Okay, so when you're sweeping, you need to move everything. So make sure you're making a pile and you're not, when you're sweeping, you make a couple piles. You don't have to make just one pile, just for easy purposes. Yes, this is kind of a silly thing, but when you're sweeping, you don't flick the broom because it'll just move it from one spot all the way to the other side, and then you're just going to end up having dirt way over there. So make sure that you're sweeping into a pile so you can sweep it up once you're done. And please don't leave the piles in the middle of the showroom. So if a customer does come in, just stop what you are doing, but before you go and help them, that you just sweep up that pile so they don't step in it. So I know you can't see me necessarily in the video right now, but make sure that you're sweeping around everything and you're getting it into a pile. And I'm just going to show you how to sweep it up. So take the dustpan off, grab the broom with one arm like this, and you can use the leverage of your arm to sweep, and then just get down and sweep it into the dustpan a couple times until it is all in the dustpan. And then you can dump this into the garbages. So I would recommend sweeping first and then taking out the garbages so that you don't have this dirt in the garbage can. So another thing is, I'm just gonna set this here for 2 seconds and dump it in the garbage can here. Another thing is when you're sweeping over in these areas, you want to make sure that you're getting behind everything. In this video, obviously we have this here, so this isn't going to be here all the time. So once this is gone, then I will sweep this area, but I'm going to try to lift this up and get underneath here because dirt does get, it does travel underneath our stuff here. So again, on Fridays, you would move all these racks away from the wall and sweep behind and mop behind so that it's nice and clean and there's no dust bunnies or anything like that behind it. So again, I'm just going to make a pile over in this area. On say Monday and Wednesday, your sweeping schedule, you wouldn't have to move the tires necessarily, but you wouldn't have to move the tires necessarily, but you would still want to try to get between there and in front to get all that dirt. So just again, getting it into my pile over here. And don't forget how many piles you have made so that you clean up all of the piles. And again, I'm just going to leave that pile there. I don't have a customer in, so it's okay. Make sure you clean this front area here. So I know you can't see me on the video here, but I'll take pictures and it will be posted below. But make sure you lift this carpet up and take it outside and bang it off outside. So you just open the door and just wiggle a couple times, try to get the most of the dirt off, and then set it over to the side. And then the rest you can sweep up into a pile again. There'll be a video on how to vacuum the carpet so that's nice and clean when people come in. And just, again, make sure that you're sweeping behind things. Move the plants, move the things around so you can get around it to clean it nicely. And again, on Fridays, you would move everything out of the way and sweep and mop underneath it. So everything in this foyer as well. So you would move the tuxedo beds and everything. So again, I'm just going to come over here. This is how you would move things. Please use your knees to pick up, not your back. Move it out of the way and move everything out of the way so you can sweep and mop behind the chairs and everything else that would be in the way. And then just make sure that you sweep up your piles of dirt. And that's all. And then you go on to mopping. Obviously, you would clean the rest of the floor.